Okay, well, now it's my pleasure, and actually we like to have different people MC our days because you get sick of hearing from me because you hear from me all too much anyway. But I always try to pick someone who I think is walking the talk. And I think it's very important that we do that. And I think most of you know that Selby Gardens is one of our crown jewels. Actually, there's two of our crown jewels because there's two campuses. And I happen to live next to the downtown campus, so I've been very involved with Selby even before I knew Jennifer and Rob. Actually, before they were here. And so I've always loved that campus, and every time I walk through it, I think, wow, this is such a vulnerable place. And it's on Sarasota Bay, and it's one of our crown jewels. And I have to say that, science is a fantastic thing, and so few of our society really understand science and its impact on our society. And so the goal of the Climate Adaptation Center, as much as we want to do new science, and we certainly support doing that, our goal is to transfer science into information that people can use to make better decisions. And I have to say that Selby Gardens has been masterful. I don't know, it's a master class in doing that. And when I'm impressed with that kind of thing, it's unusual. It's unusual. So over the time, it was natural that Rob and Jennifer and I have become very close personal friends. And seeing what happened at Selby Gardens and how Mother Nature reacted was just spectacular. And it actually was one of my touchstones for what you're going to hear about today, the living laboratory. And the reason is because they took science and turned it into a plan to climatize a very vulnerable campus. And their phase one, which is, net positive, Botanic Garden, and climatization of the campus was done just months before the trifecta of hurricanes. And it gives me goosebumps to say this. I raise orchids, it's kind of my favorite thing. So I have this relationship with orchids. And when that storm was coming in, I thought, oh my God, how fortunate are we that the campus was ready to move all of their archives to a high ground. And then the storm hit and the floodwaters came in and the floodwaters left and there was debris and life went on. And that is exactly the choice we have. We're not going to be able to change the fact that the climate is changing or that we're going to have more and more of these events due to sea level rise and increasing hurricanes. But there's something we can do about it, and we need to do it. And that's the reason why today I selected Rob Rominiecki, who has been involved with the climatization, and that's what I call it, because that's what I think it is, of Selby Gardens. And he's been involved with it every step of the way, and he's been up close and personal with hurricanes and seeing the result. So today I'd like to introduce Resilient Rob Rominiecki, who is going to be our MC today. Thank you, Rob. Thank you so much.
Yes. Well, hello, everyone. As Bob said, I'm Rob Rominiecki, and I'm thrilled to be your MC for today's 2026 hurricane season forecast. First of all, I want to thank Bob Bunting and everyone at the Climate Adaptation Center for this opportunity and for all their vital work. This organization is critical to the future of our region, and we all need to work together to move it forward. And now, I don't know why you sat down, Bob's going to come back up and say a few more words.